The Giants recently celebrated Italian Heritage Night at the ballpark, where fans received special Giants caps, ate salami sandwiches, and were entertained by traditional Italian music. Two San Francisco documentary filmmakers, Christopher Ralph and John Borgonovo, were also at Italian Heritage Night and spoke to me about their upcoming film, City of Baseball.
Baseball was introduced to Italy by American soldiers in World War II. The American Army invaded a small town called Nettuno, south of Rome, in January 1944. After a long battle, the American Army decided to build a cemetery in Nettuno.
A man by the name of Colonel Charles Butte was the officer in charge of building the cemetery. Charles Butte and the troops would play baseball on their time off, and the men who lived in Nettuno were intrigued by the sport of baseball, and they wanted to learn how to play baseball. Well, shortly after being taught, they formed their own team, and soon the Nettuno and Anzio were playing against American servicemen. That was the root of an Italian league that exists to this day.
In the 1950s, Joe DiMaggio was vacationing in Italy when he encountered some baseball fans from Nettuno.
In Rome, which is just about an hour from Nettuno, some of the Nettuno and Anzio said, "Hey, we play baseball in Nettuno an hour from here, come visit us." Joe DiMaggio was there in nice slacks and nice dress shoes.
But they convinced him to pick up a bat, step in. The Nettuno and Anzio pitcher that day was the great Taliboschi, who looked like he stepped off a pirate ship. Taliboschi threw his first pitch, and DiMaggio swung and missed it. And the Italians just went nuts. Apparently, DiMaggio didn't take the swing and miss too well. He took off his jacket, and the Italians all describe him rolling up his sleeves carefully, placing down his jacket, and then picking up the bat and motioning Taliboschi to bring one. And Taliboschi brought one in, and DiMaggio swung, hit one, cleared the wall. He hit it all the way to the beach. Different Italians say he hit 3, 4, even 7 balls in the water that day. No one really knows how many, except that they made him stop because they ran out of game balls. They only had one more ball for the game.
Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd.
Baseball is played the same in Italy as it is in the U.S., but there are definitely some cultural differences that give baseball an Italian flavor.
One of the things that's different from American baseball is they have an espresso machine, guys smoke in the dugout. The league plays doubleheaders every Saturday, and so between games, both the teams get together and they have a big meal, and it's just pasta and all kinds of stuff, all the things you really want from an Italian meal.
Nettuno is the only town in Italy where you're going to see, on the street, you're going to see a little leaguer walk down a medieval town with his baseball mitt and his bat slung over his shoulder. You're going to really like our documentary because you'll find that you share a lot in common with people who live halfway across the world because they have a passion for baseball.
Sì, è vero.
Sì.
Mm-hmm.